the all-new Let's Make a Deal, starring TV's big dealer, Monty Hall.
Thank you very much. Welcome to the all-new Let's Make a Deal. And we're ready to roar and have some wonderful time. So I'm going to pick three ladies. I'm going to pick you over there, and you here, and you there, and you three people. You bounce over every one of them. You stand close together. Why don't you join these girls over here? I'll get your names as you all stand together. And I've got Nancy Roach and Lisa Mrozek and Sharon Stertecki. Now, I'm going to let the three of you compete in a little game that we call Beat the Dealer. And if one of you is very lucky and goes all the way, here's what you could end up with. And could you use it? All three of them could use it, Brian.
It's a Nissan Sentra two-door Honeybee. Features front-wheel drive, 5-speed transmission, a peppy 4-cylinder overhead cam engine, and radial tires from Miller Imports Datsun. It retails for $6,032, and we've added tax and license for a total value of $6,548.
Okay, one of you could win this in the next 3 or 4 minutes, and here's the way we play our game. The first step of this deal starts with 3 envelopes. Each of you will choose an envelope in the order in which I selected you. I guess I went to you first, so you can have first choice. And you have second choice. And you have third choice. And now, what I'm going to tell you is there's money in each of the envelopes. In 2 of the envelopes, there's $500. Those 2 people are the lucky ones because they keep their money and continue on. The third person who opens up an envelope finds a $50 bill, takes 50 and sits down. The 2 others continue on in the deal. Open up your envelopes. See who's got the 500s and the unlucky one who has the 50. And let's watch their faces. We'll soon find out. And what have you got? And the little girl in the middle has the long face. Everybody say goodbye to Lisa as Lisa sits down with her $50. That leaves 2 of them in the hunt right now. That's Sharon and Nancy. Now, here is the next step of the deal, and here's what one of you will now add to your $500. It's behind the curtain, and one of you must win this. Complete kitchen over here with refrigerator and range and all the other goodies.
A Whirlpool appliance kitchen featuring a no-frost French door refrigerator with power-saving control switch, a portable dishwasher with DuraPerm door and super scour cycle, and a Whirlpool gas range with continuous clean oven and full-width glass oven door. This kitchen sells for $2,078. And for delicious meals, a supply of creamettes, the macaroni, spaghetti, and lasagna in the famous green box, coat cup tender without sticking together. This deal is worth $2,128.
And one of you will get that, and the other will not. And the other will not. We'll take the 500 and sit down, and the other one will continue on to play a game with me. So here comes the way we're going to decide the winner. Brian is coming down with our special Beat the Dealer board. On it, 9 numbers, 1 to 9. You will each choose a number. High person adds the $2,000 kitchen to her winnings and plays on. Low number sits down with her 500. Are you ready, Sharon? Would you take a number, please? Turn it over. And the number is the number 3, so the chances are you should beat her because all the high numbers are waiting for you, Nancy. Select a number. Don't get a 2 or a 1. And Nancy gets a 6 and wins the $2,000 kitchen. Sharon may be seated with her $500. Nancy Roach. Where you go, Nance? It's not over yet. Because let me explain the last part of this deal. This is where the car comes in. All right? Now, so far you have that $2,000 kitchen and you have $500 in cash. And if you want to risk it, yeah, you can quit right now. You don't have to go anywhere else. You can take the kitchen, the 500, and sit down. But if you want to, go the next step. You would draw 2 numbers from this board. And if you, 1 for me and 1 for you. You draw them both. I don't touch the board. And if you draw the high number for yourself, you would get everything. You'd get the car and the $2,000 kitchen and the 500 cash, $9,176. If you get the low number for yourself, you get nothing. But I'm putting up a car, you're putting up $2,500. So what do you want to do? Do you want to go all the way?
Go for it.
She says she's going to go for it. All or nothing at all. 2 numbers. 1 for me, 1 for you. Which one do you want to pick first? The one for me or for you?
The one for you.
Pick it and turn it over. Please don't turn over a 9. Please don't turn over a 9. And she turns over, for me, a 1! Nancy, wait a minute. I forgot to tell you there's a 0 in there. No, there's no 0, just 1 to 9. You can't beat, no matter what you turn over, you've got to beat me. It went on the bottom, 1 and 2 and 8. And here are all the numbers on the board. Nancy wins the car. Nancy wins the kitchen. Nancy wins 500. Nancy got $9,000 worth of goodies. Congratulations to you. I mean, that wasn't even close. Turns over a 1 for me. That's it. Game over. All right, well, we're giving away 9,000. Wait till you see what I got when I come back. All right, we're going to play a little game with lots of money. And these two ladies here are going to have a chance for it. These two ladies, stand up, please. Just stand, not the jump, just the stand. This is a Sandy Carwin, and I'll trade my treasure for a big deal. And Graciela, that's right, Graciela Coleman. You move over here so that there's room for you. Now, here's what I'm going to do. Brian has just come down with a fistful of dough. As a matter of fact, he's got 8 bills in his hand. The first 4 go to you, and the next 4 go to you. Whatever they are, they belong to you in cash. Right, Sandy?
Right.
You got it, Graciela?
Right.
Okay. Now, you have 4 bills. I'm going to show you what you have, Sandy. The first bill is a $100 bill. The second bill is a $100 bill. The third bill is a $100 bill. The fourth bill is between 2 pieces of cardboard with a question mark, because we know you've got $300 plus whatever is in between the cardboard, right? We want a little bit of a mystery, don't we?
Right.
All right, so you can keep all the money, including that fourth bill that you haven't seen yet, or you could buy the box on the display floor for all your money. Sandy Carwin
I'll stay with the money.
stays with the money. What was behind the box she could have had? And back there, we had some beautiful luggage, and not only that, but the luggage will take you on a vacation to Mexico.
You could have packed your things in this Skyway luggage. Practical, attractive luggage with wheels. Rugged nylon outdoor twist fabric featuring new Dresden blue. Expandable capacity. From Skyway, the set retails for $580. Then, when you were packed, you could have taken off on Aero Mexico, flying to more than 30 popular resort destinations throughout Mexico from major U.S. cities. Fly Aero Mexico to get your vacation off to a good start. And your flight for 2 could take you to Puerto Vallarta. A week for 2 at Posada Vallarta and Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Exclusive white beaches and private pools amidst 25 acres of beautiful gardens, continental dining, entertainment, and dancing from Posada Vallarta. This week's stay is valued at $884, so this magical Mexican vacation is worth $2,094, Monty.
$2,094 plus $600 in cash for the vacation makes the total $2,694, but you turned it down for the next bill, which happens to be only a $1 bill. So what do we have for Sandy? $301 altogether. There you are, my dear. $301. Thank you, my dear. Now, Graciela, your 4 bills. Let's see what the 4 bills are for Graciela. The first one is a $10 bill. And then it grows, because the next one is a $20 bill. And then it grows again to a $50 bill. So far, $80. And how far will it grow with the next bill? Or is it another $1 bill? In your case, you may buy what's behind curtain number 2, and I'll show you part of what's back there. Everybody needs it. It's calcium.
Oscal Calcium. If your body's not getting enough calcium, it could rob it from your bones. Oscal Calcium, your body needs it.
All right, do you want the calcium and what's behind it, or do you want the next bill that comes up in addition to the $80 you have? You can't wait to go for it. The next bill for this young lady was a $1,000 bill. But you've got calcium. That little of yours needs it. And what's behind the calcium for our petite Graciela? She's got 2 halves of a car. 2 halves of a car, a back and a front, but they're not even together. And everybody knows what that means. She's been zonked. And who could zonk this nice little lady? I could. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you, Graciela, for making that deal with me. And I'll be back, where a sharp dealer could win up to, well, as much as $1,300 in our next deal.
I noticed that people keep calling me an icon. When you're old enough, you become an icon.
Right.
I'm old enough.
Yeah. Or a legend when you're old enough.
Well, legend's good, icon is good, legend is good.
What's
On
that?
PBS, I was just a pioneer.
Yeah, but now.
Now I'm a legend.
Okay. Now to make the next deal. Sir, I'm going to have you engage in a pricing deal. You're going into a pricing deal right now. And you put the bat down there, kid. And you're going to take on this girl right over here in a little pricing deal. Come down here with me, the two of you, right here on the old trading floor, and we'll find out who we've chosen to compete in this deal. The first lady's name is Maria Madrigal and Gary Rubin. Now, put the sign down. Thank you very much. Put the sign down. There's $1,300 available in this deal if you're a good shopper. Let's see how much of you get as you compete in this deal. The person who comes closest to the manufacturer's suggested retail selling price on the West Coast is going to get the money in every case. Now, our first item, the winner will get $300. Let's listen to Brian describe it.
30 tablets of Hall's Mentholyptus cough tablets. Vapor action penetrates to help your stuffy nose feel clearer. Hall soothes your throat, helps your cough.
And we'll get a price, first of all, from Maria.
$1.29.
Gary?
$1.35.
The price actually is $109, and Maria wins $300. Let's do it again for another $300.
A 32-ounce bottle of Listerine Antiseptic helps fight plaque and bad breath. Twice a day for better oral hygiene. Listerine Antiseptic.
Gary, you go first this time.
$2.79.
Maria?
$3.
The price actually is $2.99, and you only missed by 1 cent, so here's another $300 for you. She has $600. You got nothing to take back to the cave tonight. Still $700 available. Let's see how you do in the next one.
A pair of regular Comfort Strike no-nonsense pantyhose with a knit-to-fit design that'll make you look and feel terrific. Whatever your fashion, no-nonsense fits.
No trouble with this one, Gary. You'll have no trouble at all with this one. Maria has to go first, though. Maria.
$3.
$3. Gary?
Lower. $2.90.
And the price actually is $3.59. She did it again. And another $300 for Maria, who now has $900. And Gary has... Thank you. Last chance to pick up $400.
Daisy's Chef Pot Junior Plus. Multi-purpose, fully immersible, non-stick cooker, fryer, steamer, removable crock, thermostat control from Daisy.
Well, Gary, here's your chance. Give me a price on that.
$25.
$30.
The price actually is $58.98. Another $400 to Maria, who ends up with the full $1,300. Gary ends up with... Well, Gary, what can I tell you? When you go back to the cave today, and the cave woman says to you, "What did you bring home for me today?" How are you going to explain to her? That's what, since the beginning of time, the man would say, "Well, that's it. Listen, you don't have anything. Why don't I let you have the box on the display floor? You don't even know what's behind there, do you?"
No, I don't.
So I'll offer you some cash for it instead. I'll give you $100 for it, Gary. I'll give you $200. $250, $300?
No.
$400 for the box, Gary.
No.
Gary says no, he gets the box. What's inside the box for Gary? Did he get himself a zonk, or did he get himself a good deal? Ah, after a hard day out there, he reclines in that beautiful chair and watches television.
West Nova's concept in seating, the balanced tri-post. 3 chairs in one. Forward into balance, middle for lounging, and all the way back for reclining. The balanced tri-post from West Nova. It retails for $549. And for help in the home or office, the Commodore 64 computer featuring 64K memory, full-size keyboard, color graphics, sprites, sound capability, music composer cartridge, and program reference guide from Commodore. It sells for $339.85. Then for computing or entertainment viewing, a 13-inch color television set featuring wireless remote control. It's placed within a high-tech metallic silver cabinet from Sharp, and it's priced at $399. Total value of this deal, $1,287.85.
You know, Gary, for a guy who didn't get a penny in that pricing deal, you're one lucky caveman, right? Thank you very much.
My birthday come late.
Yesterday was your birthday? There's your present. All right, now, Maria, you ended up with all $1,300. You could buy what's behind curtain number 2 with that $1,300.
No.
I'll reduce the price to $1,200. $1,100? $1,000. You want to buy it for $800? $700? No deal? You're going to keep the money? What was behind the curtain she could have had? And there were a whole bunch of rabbits in the rabbit ranch. We started off with 2 in rehearsal. But as you can see, we got a lot more now. And aren't you lucky that you didn't end up at the bunny farm? Because then you'd have sent me to the funny farm. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Gary, for making that deal. Thank you, dear. Brian's going to bring something down the aisle right now for you. Terry Madden, I want you to stand right up. Terry, LAPD, is that the Los Angeles Police Department?
Yes.
They just gave me a ticket recently. Sit down. No, I'm just teasing. No. Here's a sure deal for you. You can have what's in here. Show her what's inside here, Brian. There, something. For you, no questions asked. This beautiful coffee and tea service. Would you describe same?
Yes, I would. Oneida Silversmith's Royal Provincial 5-piece coffee and tea set. Graceful body shapes with floral pattern borders and superior craftsmanship from Oneida Silversmiths. It's valued at $500.
And that's a sure thing that you can have right now, or you can trade it all away for the box on the display floor. Terry Madden. You want the sure thing? Wait a minute, before you make up your mind, there's a fur in there. I'm going to give you a hint. There's a fur in there.
I want that.
You still want that, even though there's a fur in there. Open up and show us what was back there. I said there was a fur, and there was this beautiful, fun fur that you... Isn't that gorgeous? Brian, where'd it come from?
Davidi has artfully blended wool with dyed sapphire gray and white mink in a tiny checkerboard design of this luxurious, versatile sweater from Dicker & Dicker of Beverly Hills. It's appraised at $2,000.
A beautiful $2,000 fur, but you were holding on to this because you knew there was something in the sugar bowl, right? Wrong. This time, nothing. You always have to watch us because every time in the last couple of weeks it's been $1,500, but this time just the sugar bowl was empty. However, you still end up with a lovely $500 service. Thank you, Terry Madden. I know that the cops are going to be after me now for sure. Thank you, dear. Thank you. Now it's time for the big deal, Brian. What is it worth today?
The big deal today is worth $8,048.
Well, I don't think there's any point me going to Nancy Roach and asking her if she'll give up $9,000 for that big deal, would you? No thing at all. But Maria Madrigal, would you buy a door for $1,300? Or are you going to hang on to your cash? Maria? She's going to hang on to her cash. Gary, would you give up all the things you want with your $1,300? He says he's going. And Sharon Stortecki has $500. She says yes. We'll be back with a big deal right after this.
In a game full of surprises,
What have we got for you behind curtain number 2? Well,
Monty was always the real deal.
you got some money and I got deals.
It's a Let's Make a Deal marathon. Continues next on GSN.
The big deal today is worth $8,048, and it could be behind door number 1 or door number 2, which reveals some Jelly Belly.
Jelly Belly, the original gourmet jelly bean in 40 mouth-watering flavors at fine department stores, gourmet gift and candy shops worldwide.
Something goes with that as well, and then there's door number 3. Now, Gary, I don't know how you ended up for the big deal when you just missed all those prices like crazy, but it must be your lucky day. So let's see if the luck continues. What door do you want?
What did you say?
Either 2 or 3.
3.
Door number 3. And what door do you want, Sharon?
Number 1.
And who's standing up here for good luck?
This is my dad.
Hello, Daddy.
Joe.
All right. So maybe you brought your daughter. So look, you want 1 and you want 3, and we're going to take a look at door number 3 right now. No, it wasn't your lucky day all the way, but you still get some nice gifts to take home with you.
Whirlpool's microwave oven with microcomputer push-button control lets you program all cooking cycles, times, and power with the touch of your finger. Convenient defrost guide, bi-level cooking rack from Whirlpool. It retails for $563. And you'll be serving in style with this new core matching service for a dinnerware, flatware, glassware, and cookware. All dishwasher safe. Can be coordinated with Nucor's matching placemats, napkins, and napkin rings. It sells for $370. And for comfort while dining, Hank's Craft Whisper Mist ultrasonic humidifier instantly produces cool, soothing mist up to 24 hours from Gerber. To set the mood, tune into some dinner music on Emerson's AM/FM stereo cassette modular system. Includes a 5-band graphic equalizer and semi-automatic turntable from Emerson. It's priced at $449.95. Total value of this deal is $1,512.90.
And you still end up with a very nice deal, Gary. So it was a good day for you. Mrs. Caveman, congratulations to you, too. And now for Sharon, you chose door number
1.
which we'll show you after we show you door number 2. Let's hear about this.
For superior comfort and a soothing night's sleep, the Morgan Woodrow is a warm, waveless, lightweight flotation system protected with DuPont Teflon cover from Morgan Flotation. It retails for $799.95. And for added comfort, this luxurious ensemble of Scandia Down comforter, pillows, and linens from Scandia Down Shops, America's specialist in classic European bedroom furnishings. You'll sleep with it for years. The collection is worth $667. And you'll bring a touch of color to your bedroom with this contemporary graphic from Martin Lawrence Galleries. a limited edition graphic entitled Balcony. This colorful seriograph is numbered and hand-signed by Robert Senadella, available through Martin Lawrence Collectors Group. It's valued at $750, and this deal is worth a total of $2,241.95.
And here is the young lady who ends up with the big deal of the day behind door number 1, and let's take a look and see what it is. All right! Now, Papa and daughter are enjoying this, and we're enjoying it with them. And we are very, very happy. Congratulations to you.
It's the Nissan Sentra 2-door Honeybee with front-wheel drive and 5-speed transmission. With tax and license, it sells for $6,548.
Well, congratulations to you. Why don't you go down and get inside your new car and take Daddy along with you, too? A very popular win for Sharon and her daddy. And Sharon, I just want you to know that you ran away before I could give you $1,500 for gasoline. So the deal's worth $8,048. Congratulations, sweetheart. I just thought you'd like to know that. All right. Now, you know what I want? I've been jumping on all sides of you, so I want, Juanita, I want a recipe from you. Do you have a recipe with you? No recipe. You have the recipe? No, I'm asking her for the recipe. You don't have a recipe? All right. Tell me. I would like a ruler. I asked somebody for a ruler on the last yesterday's show. She, no, I don't want you. You had enough over here. You don't have the ruler. Do you have a measuring tape? No, you don't. Get right back here. I'll take $1,000 away from you. I'll penalize you over there. Send you back to the cave. So you don't have that either. Well, look, I saw those nails. You got to have a nail file. You must have a nail file. Or an emery board. None of those things. Oh, for goodness sake, what am I going to do? Do you have any pennies? Yeah, you have any pennies? If she tells me no.
The all-new Let's Make a Deal is a Stephanos Monty Hall production in association with Telepictures.
Juanita, it's not your day.